booties for black girl nerds.
Good morning to both of you. I had to really think about what I was going to ask without getting teary and emotional, because it's not really a film where you could come in like, where the party at? Because it's quite an emotional journey. And I imagine so for both of you as performers. Harry, when you portray someone like Sol who has a life debilitating illness, what do you want to make sure that you convey to the audience? What was most important to you?
I think the complexity of like what people who are faced with specifically cancer, and or disease that they have no control over. And to me, it's about also celebrating them as a person, as a human being, and all that they can offer. And also knowing that there's difficulty in that, and then having to be able to get into the mindset of how to convey that without making it feel like kind of victimizing the whole situation. And to me, it was important was what the relationship was between him and Jenn, and the power of love can overcome so many different things, and especially with the support of the community. So I mean, it was all that, a million things going on at the same time, and trying to just hone it down and put it in a place where people can hopefully feel a little bit of not just sympathy, but also just a joy of seeing two people in love, and what love can really do.
Yes, absolutely. Jessica, I've seen you in other projects before, and I've enjoyed you in other projects. And with this, I was just so impressed by your emotional range and your ability to make me feel for you, not as a victim, but just to empathize with your situation, and with Jen's bravery and all of that. When you first read the role, what was the gut punch moment for you when you thought, yes, this is a character I really want to lock in with?
Oh my gosh. There were so many. First off, thank you for saying that, because that is something that felt so important to me, to kind of really give her the level of complexity and strength that this real life woman had. The moment in the script that kills me every time is the dog moment. The
Mm.
why do we have a dog? Even thinking about it now, I get teary. But I think that I knew I had to be a part of this project when I read the fight that they have, the two of them have, because I loved that even in this story where there's so much pain and heartache and this much bigger strife that they're dealing with, that they're still a real couple, that they can fight and that they can get into squabbles about doing the dishes or pizza or how big the wedding's going to be. And I think that that is so important to portray and to see, that even when people are dealing with something as difficult as cancer, you're still a living, breathing human who has good days and bad days. And I love that our incredible writer Todd Rosenberg really gave that level of depth and complexity to both of these people.
Mhm. It was important for me to see that depth of character, because people who are suffering from cancer are not monolith. They're not all just doing chemo and sitting and sad. And some people have a zest for life and they still want to continue to live in all those moments. Harry, what are you most proud of with what you've done with your portrayal of Saul?
I think exactly what you said, and thank you for seeing that. It's just that they're whole human beings, and cancer does not define them. And I think a lot of times that's what happens to people who are dealing with this disease, is that is something that people only see about them, but they have personality. They have so much to offer, and so much to give, and so much love, and so many things that they do want to accomplish. And what this film really provides is this slice of life, that love that they wanted to have forever, but they got to at least put it on in a short period of time. And I being part of this, I felt that energy, and especially with Jessica being such an incredible actress, to be able to showcase that support, but also seeing her and have so much depth and how complex it was to deal with a situation like this as well. And Sol is just so inspiring in a lot of ways. And that's what I took away from this.
Absolutely. And just lastly, how about you? What are you most proud of with your portrayal of Jenn?
I think how incredibly grounded and real the relationship between Harry and I was. And I was fortunate enough that I got to speak to the OG Jenn quite a bit during this process. And one thing she said to me that I will forever be grateful for is, don't feel like you need to do an impression of me. Create your own version of who I am and of this story. And as a result, every single day I was able to go to set and be present with Harry and to find our version of this love story. And we spent hours on camera, off camera, in our hotel rooms, on set, pouring through the pages, really trying to find the intimate, beautiful moments that are unexpected between two lovers and two best friends. And I feel so grateful for that opportunity. And I'm also very proud of the work that we both put in to find that. And it would have never happened if I hadn't had a scene partner as wonderful and charismatic as Harry.
Oh, well, thank you. I cried. It was a beautiful, beautiful film. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerves. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves.